Welcome back. The Ram Mandir is becoming a reality, and as you've been hearing, it's after a struggle of nearly 500 years, and it's been one of the longest battles in India, longest disputes, one of the longest running court cases in India. At least 100 years when this case has been fought in Indian courts, more than 100 years. Now that it is a reality, one of the largest disputes or the biggest disputes between two communities in India is finally settled. Can the new Ram Mandir also usher in a new era of cohesion in India, especially on religious lines, is what I want to take forward with our guest. Rashmi Samant is joining us. She's an author and, of course, a political analyst. George Kurian continues to be with us, and also our two guests with me in Ayodhya. Rashmi, welcome to the show. I want to begin by asking you, one of the largest disputes over. Will the way this dispute was settled, the fact that no heavens broke loose, nobody has really been hurt because a Ram temple is being built, everybody is only rejoicing. In fact, several communities are prospering. Do you feel that this could set the template for some of the other tricky disputes in India also to maybe move further to a more harmonious resolution?
Well, Shivani, firstly, I think the Ram Janmabhoomi movement and the way that it was resolved sets a template worldwide. We all know about Jerusalem and how three sort of major religions of the world have fought over it, and there has been no resolution till date for it. So I think the Ram Janmabhoomi actually sets a template, and the fact that the pen is mightier than the sword is what the Supreme Court of India established when it gave its landmark judgment. I do believe that the same template needs to be followed in other conflicts as well, including the Krishna Janmabhoomi case and the Gyanvapi case, and that we can, not only bring justice in our own land for the indigenous people of our country, but also set a template as to how conflicts around religious lines, which inadvertently do become political, can be, in fact, solved amicably. And that I hope that, even Jerusalem can take a page out of the book from how India's led the way in this matter. And the land of nativity, I think we all do agree, is more pious and more special than any other land or any other place of worship. And the very fact that it is Janmabhoomi of Bhagwan Ram is enough to kind of underline the importance of this occasion, which I'm sure is being seen in every street all across the sacred geography that we call Bharat. Only yesterday, I was at a national institute to deliver a talk, and all of the engineering kids were chanting Jai Shri Ram. And it's a pleasant change from our socio political setting for the past couple of decades.
या मैं यहाँ पे दास जी के पास भी जाना चाहती हूँ. थोड़े से मुद्दे और भी चल रहे हैं देश में. आपको लगता है कि जिस तरह से राम मंदिर का मुद्दा सॉल्व हुआ है, बाकी भी हो जाएंगे?
एकदम होंगे, 100% होंगे. जब राम जी आए हैं, राम जी ने समस्त अवगुणों को, समस्त दोषों को खत्म कर दिए. तो जिस राम जी के आने से सबके हृदय की जो मलिनता है, गंदगी है, दैट विल बी डिस्ट्रॉय. दिस इज माई कंसर्न, दिस इज माई फुल गारंटी कि उनका जितनी गंदगी खत्म हो जाएगा, और जितने हमारे तीर्थ स्थल हैं अब धीरे धीरे उजागिर होंगे. जब उजागिर होंगे तब धर्म की स्थापना होगी.
जी, तो आप मानते हैं स्वामी जी कि राम मंदिर से जो सौहार्द है वो और बढ़ेगा ही? जो सौहार्द थोड़ा सा कम हो गया था क्योंकि बहुत दंगे भी होते थे, बहुत लड़ाई भी होती थी समुदायों के बीच में, लेकिन अब राम मंदिर जब से वर्डिक्ट आया है तब से कोई कुछ नहीं, मतलब सब साथ में मिलके चल रहे हैं. कुछ पॉलिटिशियंस इधर उधर बोलते हैं, कुछ धर्म नेता इधर उधर बोलते हैं, लेकिन कम्युनिटीज में बहुत सौहार्द है. तो आपको लगता है कि राम मंदिर से और सौहार्द बढ़ेगा?
बिल्कुल बढ़ेगा. और दूसरी बात ऐसे है कि हमने राम मंदिर बन रहा है तो ये संविधान के अनुसार बन रहा है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर से बन रहा है, किसी की जबरदस्ती से नहीं बन रहा है. तो राम मंदिर बनने से प्रभु श्री राम तो सबके हैं. प्रभु श्री राम को जो मानेगा वो सबके हैं. प्रभु श्री राम ने दुनिया को एक मैसेज दिया, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम क्यों कहलाए. उन्होंने पिता की इज्जत की, बेटे की इज्जत की, भाई की इज्जत की, पत्नी की इज्जत की, सबकी इज्जत की, हर को आश्रय दिया. तो प्रभु श्री राम तो जब देश में विराजित हो गए, अभी 22 को बैठ जाएंगे, विराजित हो जाएंगे, तो मैं गारंटी के साथ कह सकता हूं देश में एक बहुत बड़ा भाईचारा का संदेश जाएगा. और मैंने पहले जैसे कहा, नाच न जाने आंगन टेढ़ा, जो कुछ लोगों को लगता है कि ऐसे हमें वोट मिलेंगे, भड़का के वोट मिलेंगे, वो दिन लद गए हैं,
वो दिन चले गए।
हाँ, वो दिन
नहीं, वो
चले
बहुत
गए।
बड़ी बात है, क्योंकि जॉर्ज कुरियन, देयर यूज्ड टू बी अ लॉट ऑफ डूम सेयर्स इन इंडिया. One, I remember, if Modi becomes prime minister, the country as we know it will end. We've seen 10 years of it. No heavens have fallen. Ram Mandir is a reality. No heavens have fallen. India hasn't inexplicably changed in a manner where anybody is being hurt. It's just that it is rightfully claiming its civilizational roots, which shouldn't hurt anybody. And frankly, many members of the Muslim community also have no problem in it. Famously, Muslims were willing to resolve the Ram Janmabhoomi issue also, but it is certain people from a certain background that insisted that they must not give up. But with this case now being resolved, surely we can make a new beginning, where we need not use this, to keep ourselves above somebody else or for one upmanship. George Kurian.
Well, Shivani, let me make it or reiterate it for the benefit of your audience that the Congress Party is neither anti-Hindu or neither anti-Ram or be the India bloc as united. We strongly believe in the Asta of Lord Ram and we have no issues. We welcome this Pran Pratishta of Lord Ram in Ayodhya, which is a good thing happening, which will bring in peace and prosperity for every Indian, every individual in this nation. Having said that, the Congress Party has gone a step further where they haven't issued any circular with respect to, the Congress leaders should not visit Lord Ram for Pran Pratishta. So they have left it open for the individual to take that call. Any Congress leader can be part of the Pran Pratishta. So that is something that the Congress Party has also showed resilience to. And here I strongly believe that the invitation from the Ram Mandir Trust to the Congress Party, being a principal opposition party in this country,
the larger question that I was trying to ask was, how do we build on this and how do we move forward for it? Forget the Pran Pratishthan, right? The Congress doesn't want to be part of it. It's not the end of the world. But we do have life to live after this as well. And there are some sticking points which we need to address. Can we come together as a community and do that? Or will the playbook that was used in the Ram Janmabhoomi episode be replicated, is the question to be asked. One would hope certainly that with the way that the Ram Janmabhoomi episode has gone, with the way it has been resolved, people will realize that yes, some of these holy sites can be reclaimed and no heavens will fall and nobody will become a second-class citizen or anything.